digiRunner is a cloud-native API management platform designed specifically for enterprises. It can help enterprises govern APIs efficiently. In this video, we will guide you on how to quickly deploy digiRunner on AWS, including preparations, subscription process, and complete installation and deployment. So let's begin. First, let's connect to this Marketplace screen. Then we can enter digiRunner in this search bar. We'll see that the search result shows 4 products, which includes Lite, Enterprise, Lite HA, and Enterprise HA versions. We'll choose one for demonstration. Let's go to this digiRunner Lite version. And here we can see some introductions of the product. Then we can see that there's a buyer guide for digiRunner here. Click on it. Inside, there's the introduction to our deployment process, preparations for installation, and content on the complete process. Let's first take a look at the preparations. We need to prepare an exclusive URL for digiRunner, and this URL needs to be hosted on Route 53. First, if you don't have a URL, you need to register one on Route 53. After you log into AWS, select Route 53. Then register a domain. After you've completed the registration, this screen below will automatically appear. If you purchase the website from a third party such as GoDaddy, then you need to go to GoDaddy and redirect your domain here. You can do so by setting these 4 DNS of this domain into your third party, and it will redirect here. However, some of the third-party domain providers require the IP address. You can input a command to query the IP, and that is to input the command nslookup here on the terminal, then pass these 4 sets here and press enter. Then the IPs for these 4 sets will appear. After you have the domain, we can begin the second step of the entire installation process. So first, let's go to Marketplace and follow my previous steps and enter digiRunner to locate our 4 products. Select Lite. And after we get in here, we can see the installation screen. First, let's compare the differences between these 4 versions. The first one is Lite. It is the most affordable version. What about Lite HA? It has additional high availability. As for the Enterprise version, it has the open search report. And for Enterprise HA, in addition to high availability, it also has the detailed open search report. The table below shows the comparison between the differences in deployment of these 4 solutions. Okay, next, it will go into some subscription processes. We can return to Marketplace. Okay, we can see an orange button in the upper right corner here that says continue to subscribe. Now, let's take a look at the contents of the subscription. Since I have subscribed before, this shows here. But if you are entering here for the first time, it will take a few seconds before it shows the date of your subscription. Now, let's select continue. It will come to this screen where we can choose the version we want. We want 4.0.49.1, then continue to launch. Okay, now we're at the launch screen. We can see there's some information here. Here we can see install URL under deployment. Let's click on it. And it will enter the installation screen. This is an AWS service called CloudFormation. In CloudFormation, we can see the digiRunner Lite that we previously selected and its version number. We can set a stack name for it. Here it already preset the name as digiRunner. And now for the part to input parameters, we need to choose a domain. If we've completed the preparation earlier, we can now use the URL we just registered earlier. And for the subdomain part, we can just use the preset values. Next, enter your password. You need to set your own password here. But note that there are some limitations here, including it needs to be between 8 to 12 characters and must contain upper and lower case letters, numbers, and special characters. Okay, next is the VPC as subnet. Here, you need to enter your network segment. Please note that your network segment must not clash with your original network segment. We can usually just use the preset value. Now, let's choose this test production. If you want to install and use it in the official environment, choose production and choose test to operate with minimal resources. As for the bottom part, here we can check this too, meaning that you know that this installation process will create an IAM permission, and that this is an extended script. This is because when it comes to permissions, we need to comply with the specification of least privilege. But if you log in with an account with admin permissions, you can install directly. Now let's click on Create. After you press Create, we will enter the installation screen. It will refresh every 2 minutes. But if you want to see more immediate results, you can click this refresh here, and you will see it gradually show each one of the scripts. There's also a refresh here on the right where you can see its events. There are many events. It lists what it installed at what time. When installation is complete, this green Create Complete stream will appear. The entire installation process of the digiRunner Lite is about 20 to 25 minutes. This time varies from version to version, but the later versions, enterprise version, and HA versions will take longer to install, around 40 minutes at most. Now let's wait for a while and let it install for about 20 minutes. Then we'll come back and take a look. Okay, it has installed for a while now. Let's take a look at the results of our installation. When it finished running everything and the green complete shows, it means that installation has been completed. We can see the root script of digiRunner. It has completed. Next, let's click on it. Then click Outputs. We can see some hyperlinks here. We can copy this link and paste it into Chrome. Then we'll see the login screen of digiRunner. Here, we'll use our user account manager, and the password is the password that you set during installation. Log in. Okay, now we can see that our digiRunner screen has appeared. You can take a look at About here at the upper right corner, and you can see the version number of this digiRunner. Next, you can click this Monitoring and Alert, then click digiRunner Server, and you will see a digiRunner on this monitoring screen. If you install the HA version, 2 digiRunners will show here because HA has auto-scaling. So when it is expanded, you can see a maximum of 5 units here. This concludes our installation process of digiRunner. You are welcome to contact us at any time if you run into any problems.